Water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. If you've not checked the astrology part of the weeklies, then do so that you know the energies. But let's see what themes are coming up for you to navigate and what may be calling you for inner guidance, and how we can help you navigate them. I am getting some of you are probably being, I feel like you're trying to distract yourself because there's heavy emotions, or maybe there's dark shadow emotions, and so you're trying to keep yourself distracted. I'm getting that for some of you. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces messages. If you've not checked the other elemental themes, I would do that for your top placements as well. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, the Knight of Cups, Nine of Swords, and the Magician. Very powerful. Queen of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Some of you, I feel, are feeling that there's a fear of being controlled here. And where I've said that some of you may be distracting yourself, there's something about here that you need to listen to your heart, where you've been trying to avoid it because it's actually being heavy on you. You're not sleeping. There's some of you are feeling some form of control. Now the Magician, I'm going to put more cards on, but it's a very heavy manifesting energy. Obviously, as we know, I know that I'm not bringing anything new, but what I'm trying to say is that with the Knight of Cups and the Nine of Swords, I feel like it's really telling you to tap into your emotions, honor them. And as you do that, you will also get clearance in terms of what you're feeling. I feel like some of you are going through an emotional release, shedding your shadow, you know. There's a fear here of the way the world or people may be seeing you differently in relationships. Or the way you're seeing other people in relationships, that's causing you this as well. Maybe you're having a change of heart. Three of Swords. There is definitely emotional release here. There's a shed of a shadow. And there's new entering. Okay, with the Knight of Cups and the Magician and the Page of Wands. There's new entering here. And you are shedding. There is something about the way the world sees you with the Page of Wands and the Magician, or the way you're seeing people differently. Some of you, I feel like this is causing you heartbreak and grief, where you know something is coming to an end, or has caused you heartbreak and grief. I keep saying release. So there's some of you that are definitely going through a shadow release, releasing the emotional heaviness, which is causing the Nine of Swords as well. There's something about with the Magician, the way you have seen people or people have seen you has been differently, even in your closest relationships. This is a similar theme to what we've had recently. And with that, there is some of you, there has been misjudgment either towards the way people have seen you or the way you've seen people. The Chariot card is coming in. The Chariot is really about, there's an element of trusting the universe here. There's an element of there's hurdles and obstacles along the way, but with that, you're on the right path, okay? So that's something that's coming through with the Chariot. Some of you could actually have a heavy Cancer placements in your chart, all right? And although the two Sphinx are two different colors, it's still moving in forward direction with willpower. And what is earned by the Chariot is usually what they've worked on themselves. It's not like gifted. And I think that's what is coming in for you as you release this new entering into your life here. And I also feel with the Magician and the Page of Wands, the Knight of Cups and the Chariot, someone will be coming in to help you. Someone who sees you as the new, fresh you. Which is after you've released this. Bottom of the deck, the Strength card. I feel also some of you are starting to see through the mask or the facade of people, or how you are been attracting or what you've been trying to attract. There's a new you, there's a fresh, sweet side to you. There's a birthing of you as you release this emotional baggage. Eight of Wands is a breakthrough with the Page of Wands and the Knight of Wands. It's telling me what you've been working through is becoming clear and coming through. You're seeing past your past. You're seeing past it. You're seeing behind the BS. You're seeing like how maybe you've played a role within your family, or how whatever role you've played within relationships, within families, and you are seeing the mask or the pattern that was there. I won't be surprised if the Hierophant comes up, the King of Swords. Someone who's very logic is emotionally mature, but sometimes always uses their logic and their discernment. And I think that's where you're cutting through the bullcrap of what you've maybe seen as a pattern, and something that's been perpetuating throughout your life as a role, and played a role in your life. You're seeing how maybe toxic this has been. And this has needed, by seeing the clarity, of these two cards, the Three of Swords and the Nine of Swords, the breakthrough of the Eight of Wands, the logic discernment of the King of Wands, and it's taking strength from you. The Magician is here to also provide insight through your intuition, okay? And I feel a protective energy around that as well for some reason around the Magician. You're seeing through what was not clear in terms of, you know, maybe how toxic a dynamic was or a pattern was. I feel like, yeah, I got it. You're calling people out, or people are seeing some side of you where it's been a, you know, a facade. It's been a mask. There's been something toxic. There's been a pattern. It could be a whole family dynamic. You know, you're seeing through the bullcrap of it, and this is going. Also the emotional shed of heaviness is going out the door as well. You're seeing very clearly, and maybe some of you have stuck around because of your stability. And with the Tower card, Spirit is saying no more. They're guiding you with the Magician as well, the Spirit, and you're being guided in this direction to move away from what you just are sticking around that's not a right environment for you, or people, of what you're seeing something very clearly. You know you don't need to be there. You might be being there just because it's stable, like a home. Something is being paid for. You're feeling stable in something, so you're sticking around. The fear of maybe contentment, a lack of trust in the universe. The Wheel of Fortune says closing out cycle, but trust in the universe of the ups and downs, because the universe has your back. The Chariot also has your back. The Chariot is very protected, angel wings, as you move into this direction. So you're lacking a bit of trust in the universe, which is causing the Eight of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and the Three of Swords as well. Because, you know, you're trying to remain stable and content, but you're seeing something very clearly. And to move away from it, you are in a bit of fear. There's fear there. I think there's definitely a need for you to surrender. Ace of Wands, trust your gut instincts, tap into those with the Magician. I know that this is speaking to you very clearly. It's about overcoming the fear, all right, and walking away, trusting in the universe of what is shedded in front of you to be let go of, very clear for you. Surrender, and you're going to see things just unfold. And with this, with the emotional release as well, you are stepping out feeling very fresh, feeling like a new you, but you're also a bit raw, because, you know, obviously it's a new version of you. There's a softer version of you with this, like a page version of you, with this releasing water signs. It's beautiful. Fox. It's also telling you with the Fox and the Jaguar that, you know, with the Fox card, the Fox is very clever. They're able to make swift decisions and move on with them. I feel that's where you know what you need to do, but you're kind of in a fear. You can find, with the Fox energy, it's telling you can find solutions to the problems that you think you're going to face, or like the lack of stability, which was example. It's very much a trust your instincts card, like I was saying about the Ace of Wands. All right, there's very much about trust your instincts, listen to them, and you'll have the resources around you. Also be open, because it could mean that a new person, a connection is coming in. Maybe that person to help you, maybe it's a love, someone is coming in that wants to help you. It could also be this Black Jaguar, which is an old soul that wants to come in to help you. But also through this, it's telling you, as you walk through the ebbs in life, you find more grace and confidence. Okay, as this fresh new person, you will find more grace and confidence. And you've got the power beyond you've got your power from beyond the world as well. There's wisdom here. Focus on what you want and things will unfold for you with the card. I also feel this could be the energy of the person coming in, someone who's very wise that wants to maybe come in and help you through something. So water signs, a beautiful reading. Do let me know if this resonated. You might need to come back to check it out again to see if it resonated further down the line. But do like and subscribe. And I hope you've checked your other elemental themes and also the astro energies and your other readings as well. If you're staying on for the next elemental reading, which is air, then please do. If not, and you're moving on, you're just watching this one as opposed to your other placements, and you want to visit those maybe later in the week or at some stage, seeing as these are also timeless, then have a lovely day wherever you are.